Okay, guys. Before I start, I just want to just give a fair warning. Doesn't look like everything is guaranteed on this website. These are the things that I found were my concerns before I do this video, and I did say that I would do it. Just for the fact that a lot of people are asking. Again, I'm only doing it for that reason. I don't trust it. I would never do it otherwise, but I guess we're going to figure out if my Bitcoins do get tripled. I'll try to make the video very short, but there's no guarantee because it does say it could take up to 20 minutes. So here it is. These are my concerns. There's no deposits. There were no deposits yesterday, and then out of nowhere, there shows all these different deposits yesterday. The video that I watched, I'll leave this link inside the bottom. Inside the description, but the video that I watched did not show that the transaction actually popped up on the website even after they sent the Bitcoins to the new address. There was no way to contact them other than email, and when I contacted them through email, I did not get a response back. There's no social network. Usually really trustworthy sites have social network because they want to keep in touch with their people that they have with them. They claim that they're making 10 times the Bitcoins. Also that there's no login or account registration. The site looks to be made cheap, like a WordPress or some sort of pre-built script. I'll do a video on that for you guys to understand what I mean by that. There's no reviews online, so if you look it up, there's no reviews. Also, my pre-video that I did yesterday was flagged once I posted it after a couple minutes. Not sure who flagged it or why, but I'm assuming that's partly why this video this website doesn't have any videos online, probably because they're trying to flag people to prevent videos like this from showing that they're a scam. The site, the money says they're gonna, most legit sites are gonna double you within like 10 days, 15 days, 30 days, or even 90 days. And then they have the highest payout that I've seen so far, 1,000%, which is 10 times whatever you deposit. That's insane. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go to the blockchain. You guys can see my blockchain is finally working again. For whatever reason, it wasn't working earlier. So you guys can see I deposited this money here today from whatever. So I deposited this money here today, right? We're going to use 0.05 to send. And what we're going to do is we're going to give them 0.05, see if they double it. Once they receive it, I'll try to keep the video going. Otherwise, once I send it and I don't receive it, I'm going to just delete everything from that point on and then just add it to the back end if I don't receive it after a couple hours. So right now it's 11:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most likely, I would say about noon to 12:30, this video should be posted. So here we go. Let's go into, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go into where we're going to receive our Bitcoins to. So we got this address here. We'll go to Freebitc.xyz. We will click on Invest Now. Paste that information here. Invest Now. Okay, last time I saw this exact page, I was screwed. Hello, that's an image. Come on, work with me, please. Okay, let's copy. Then what we'll do is we'll go into Notepad, open up a new note, paste, and it pasted it weird. Okay guys, this is not starting off as promising. Trying to get this copied. Copy, there we go. Now I can do select all, delete, paste, and it pasted nothing. Alright, I'm not typing this in because there's no way I'll memorize this crap. How are you way down here? Copy. Got the whole thing. We'll paste that over here first. Paste. Show that it's working. 1PR and then ending in 4Q3. Let's make sure we got that right. 1PR ending in 4Q3. All right, guys. I'm just going to say this out loud. I'm super nervous to see if this works. If I get scammed, sucks again. All right, so 0.05. We will be sending 0.051 to them. Fee on that is kind of small, only $1. Sending, sent. Ask me later. Okay, let's try to wait for the confirmation. All right, so like I mentioned last time, I saw a page very similar to this. Was on a different site. I have it down in my description. So what I did was I sent them, I think 0.001, some small. I think it was like $2 or whatever. And it never showed up here on the confirmation, even though 0.001 did show up as other people had paid that amount. So, you know, it does say that, you know, the other site also said there was no minimum, no maximum. So, you know, it's kind of weird. I know that a lot of the, I'm just rambling at this point because it's the part I might end up cutting out, but a lot of these sites, the confirmations take about 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes or so. Usually my confirmations take very long. I don't know why, but they take very, very long. So if I cut this part out, it doesn't bother me at all, obviously, because you guys aren't going to be able to hear this. But hopefully we can get a confirmation. Hopefully we can get something here. We'll probably end up going back and forth. I don't want to go out of here too often, but we'll probably check every like minute or so. Like I mentioned, 0 confirmations, so we'll just wait. I don't want to go too many times out and back because I don't want to lose my my cache memory. So, and I don't want it to say that, you know, I never sent the Bitcoins after that. So we'll wait and then we'll see what happens. And like I mentioned, if anything, I'll probably end up cutting this part out of the video. So if I get triple Bitcoins, that leaves a lot more room for me to play with. If I don't get triple the Bitcoins, that really freaking sucks. Also on the home page, thing I noticed as well, there was ended up being some transactions from yesterday. It doesn't have the times, but it does show transactions. So kind of, again, very wary, very, very wary about this. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out, but we'll leave it. We'll just see if one confirmation comes through. They said they're going to triple me after one confirmation. So I guess we'll see what happens. Usually I get all 3 at the same time. So oh man, I wish there was a way for me to do this live so that I wouldn't have to cut this part out. Or I wish there was a way for me to pause. All right, I'm going to cut from here. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and let's see if we have any more confirmations or if we have a deposit or anything like that. Boom, confirmed, all 3. $125 sent. And nothing. Hopefully this clears up any questions. These type of Bitcoin doublers, again, my concern, you guys had my concerns in the very beginning of the video, but like I mentioned, I would do it just because I had a bunch of requests for it. It's something that I didn't want to do. I probably should have done a whole lot less. I probably could have just done 25 bucks and would have been fine with losing 25, but I did 125 just in case it did work. So, you know, if it worked, that would have been great. I'd have been able to do a whole lot more, you know, as far as helping you guys out. But since it did not work, I'm going to leave the counter running on my end just to see. I'll probably let it run for about 30 minutes, but it did not work, obviously. I'm going to upload the video in the next 20 minutes, like I mentioned, about 12:30. So when you guys see this, it should be about 12:30 or after Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, don't use the site. it doesn't work. I checked on the website. It does not have my deposit on there. It doesn't have my withdrawal or whatever. Doesn't show anything. So I'm assuming everything is faked on the website. Like I mentioned, sometime next week or this weekend, I'm gonna do another video about where the websites like this get their pretty much get their templates from. So you guys are yeah. So if you have any more questions, definitely put them down in the comments. I already have a nice little list of what's legit. I would join those if I was you guys. There's gonna be 2 more that I'm gonna add on that are legit. If you guys want to join, that'd be great. You know, obviously keep the buck rolling. I'll do more. The more people join, the more like this I'll try. But without the login, I probably won't try another one like this. So there's a couple that I'm gonna do. You know, hopefully you guys join in with me, and I'll take any further requests the more money I make. But you know, if it's gonna cost me, you know, $2,000 just to show you guys what doesn't work, I'm not exactly sure if that's mutually beneficial for both of us. So what I'll do is I'll wait. This will probably be the last portion of the video, so maybe 3 parts. But yeah, 20 minutes from now I'll be uploading the video. So I should stop saying that because it's not live. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, this will be the last part of my video. 12:16. It's been about 20 minutes. So I'll show you guys a couple different things on why this is the last part of my video. So first thing, all 5 I have at least 5 confirmations. As you guys can see, confirmed, all 3. There's 5 confirmations here. So it does show it was confirmed. I started the transaction around 11:53. So, you know, you can say about 20 minutes. And I also emailed them yesterday. Like I mentioned yesterday, I emailed them. It's just a stupid email, but I just wanted to at least see. I love the site and the idea. I've noticed a lot of sites don't actually respond. So this is my attempt at a response. If I send you my Bitcoins and I don't see the transaction, how? I'm going to say, hit my account. What should I do? Also, how long have you guys been doubling Bitcoins? So I was going to send that out just to see if I get a response. Usually you get a response. I guess it would send like what IP address it was sent from, stuff like that. So, and as you guys can see, no response. Failure notice. So no response, and sucks because I actually started the video before I actually did this. So I would have actually not done it had I saw this non-response. But hey, listen guys, I did it. You know what I mean? I can't be mad because it's my own money. It was my own choice. So I will go back, just in case anybody's wondering if I did receive the money. I'll even refresh it. You guys can see I'm down to my last 11 bucks because I sent out 125 bucks to them, which was 0.051, just in case they try to say, oh, they got hit with some sort of fee or whatever. I made sure I even covered that, and I even paid a fee on my end, just in case. So I did not receive it. You will not receive it. Even if someone else you know did get doubled or tripled or quadrupled or whatever you want to call it 10 times, even if they got their money back, you will not, okay? This is the final notice. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I know that I said I was going to do it, so I did it. I probably won't do another one unless it has a login or something to that sort. Again, I'm going to update you guys very briefly, very shortly, on where they're getting their websites from, so you guys can be a little bit more wary before investing in these type of sites, so you guys don't end up like me. Obviously, I did this just to show what would happen if you were to invest. I could have done a lot less, but I didn't, you know, and that's my own fault. If you guys are wondering, obviously, you know, you saw my address, so you can always look down at the bottom and see, hey, did he ever get paid out later on? It won't show today or tomorrow, so you know, my address was and will always be the same, 1BMN. So, okay. All right, guys, I do appreciate it. Obviously, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to share.